Peace, 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 peace. It's Andrew, the Promised Child, once again, and welcome to another episode of the ATPC My Stylevation, My Style Speaker Show. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I created this show, you know what I'm saying, is just to inspire, motivate, educate, all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna get right into the message, right? And this is something like I talked about this before, and I'm going to talk about it again because to me it's very important. Like, there's not one way to do something. There's this thing like where people who are already successful or people who think they know how to get successful, who have an opinion about being successful and they're not really successful themselves. But it's this thing out there that you have to follow what somebody else is doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, you got to follow somebody else's way, right? That's the big thing. Like, if since Walmart did it this way, I got to do it this way. Since Amazon did it this way, I got to do it this way. Since this famous YouTuber did it this way, I got to do it the way they did it. Since this famous Instagrammer did it that way, I got to do it that way. And that's not necessarily true. Like, don't get me wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with following the footsteps of people who came before you, people who are doing it on a great level. But what I would say is you could create your own way as well. Like, I'm not knocking you following nobody else's step. That's cool. Do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with being inspired and being a student of this particular individual or this group. I'm just saying that you could create your own way. You can make your own way, just like they did. They created their own way. They made their own way. You feel what I'm saying? Like, before the airplane was created, who was they following? I want you to think about that. Like, before the train was created, who was they following? What way was they following? You feel what I'm saying? Before the car was created, who way was they following? They created their own way. They made a lane. You know what I'm saying? Before social media was ever thought of, like, who way was they following? Before a computer was ever thought of, who way was they following? Before a college was ever created, who way was they following? You see what I'm saying? Like, when you're an innovator and you're a creator, you just create your own way. You make your own way. You don't have to follow nobody else's way. That's all I'm saying. Like, oh no, see the reason why you failed it. Listen, man, let me tell you something. A lot of these great inventors failed a lot of times. You just don't know about the failures because you don't care about to look at the failures. You understand what I'm saying? You don't care to go look deep into, like, dang, he failed 1,000 times. Dang, he failed 10,000 times. Dang, I didn't even know he was told no that many times. Dang, I didn't know he was sleeping in his car. Dang, I didn't know he was homeless. Dang, I didn't know that. Because all you know is the fame. All you know is the success stories. That's all you know. That's all you know. But what I'm saying is, you'll let somebody tell you because you failing right now. Right now, you failing. Right now, things not going the way that you wanted to go. And you'll let people come in and tell you, man, you failing because you doing it the wrong way. Granted, it's some truth to that statement. It's a lie to that statement as well, but it's some truth to, yeah, you might be doing it the wrong way right now. Like Napoleon Hill said, like, the plan that you have right now might not be working right now, right? It might not be working at this moment in time. Cool, granted, I get that. But when they saying you doing it the wrong way, they saying you doing it the wrong way because you're not following somebody else's way. Because you're not following somebody else's blueprint. You're not following somebody else's foundation. That's why they saying that you doing it the wrong way. They're not saying you know what I'm saying, you doing it the wrong, like, that's the only reason why they telling you doing it the wrong way. What I'm saying is, like, keep doing it your way. If this way failed, keep coming up with a way that you came up with. And when you come up with it, they gonna say, oh, he a genius. Oh, he's smartest on the way. He came up with a new way to do something. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we are all creators. We all have gifts. We all have talents. We all do. We all look at the world different. We all think different. When people didn't believe in flying, the Wright brothers believed in flying. Like, yo, I'm going to fly an airplane. I don't care what nobody say. People calling me crazy. People saying it's the devil. People saying it can't be done. People saying it's impossible. But they was like, yo, we going to create this airplane. I don't care what nobody say because we all are creative. And you got an airplane inside of you. It might not be called an airplane. You got adventures inside of you. You got stars and moons inside of you. You got ideas that will impact and change the world that's inside of you, but you are afraid to bring it out of you because you're conforming to the world. You are conforming to what everybody else is telling you.